Welcome to 10 Minutes of Wealth, the show that makes you smarter about money, one quick episode at a time. In just 10 minutes, we break down powerful ideas from top finance books, practical money models, and wealth-building strategies. No fluff, just timeless principles and modern insights. Let's get into it. Episode 3. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. Tired of confusing money advice that never seems to fit your real life? In I Will Teach You to Be Rich, Ramit Sethi cuts through the noise with a simple promise. You don't need to be perfect with money. You just need a system that works for you. Ramit is a personal finance expert with a refreshingly direct approach. He's known for helping people take action, not just learn. His book is part mindset, part money strategy, and part call to stop waiting and start living. In this episode, I'll walk you through the core idea of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, break down 3 key lessons, and share practical steps to help you feel confident and in control of your finances. The core idea of I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Most people think money management is about restriction, but Ramit Sethi believes it should feel like freedom. His core message is simple. Automate the important stuff. Spend on what you love and ignore the rest. He writes, spend extravagantly on the things you love and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. Instead of obsessing over every detail, build a system that runs in the background, one that saves, invests, pays off debt, and gives you space to enjoy your life. Rich isn't about a number. It's about living with intention and confidence. Key lesson number 1. Start before you're ready. A lot of people delay taking action with their money because they feel like they don't know enough. They think they need to read more books, earn more income, or wait for the right moment. But Ramit says the most important step is simply to begin, even if you feel unsure. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a starting point. Open a savings account, set up a small automatic transfer, or pay an extra $10 toward your debt. The action itself creates momentum. That early progress builds confidence, and confidence leads to consistency. He puts it this way. Too many people wait for permission. Stop waiting. Start doing. It's not about having everything figured out. It's about learning as you go. Start messy. Adjust as needed. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. The sooner you begin, the faster you build something real. Key lesson number 2. Conscious spending beats rigid budgeting. Ramit introduces the idea of a conscious spending plan, and it's a game changer. Most people think budgeting means cutting back and tracking every little expense. But Ramit flips that idea. He says the goal isn't to feel restricted, it's to spend with intention. That means knowing exactly where your money goes and making sure it reflects what actually matters to you. Maybe that's travel, books, good food, or weekends with friends. The idea isn't to say no to everything. It's to say a loud yes to the things you love and a firm no to what doesn't add value. This approach gives you clarity and control, without guilt or overwhelm. You're not just saving money, you're aligning your spending with your values, and that's what makes it sustainable. Key lesson number 3. Automate your financial system. One of the most powerful ideas in I Will Teach You to Be Rich is this. The less you rely on willpower, the more likely you are to succeed with money. Ramit encourages you to automate everything. Your savings, your investments, your bill payments. Not because you're lazy, but because life is busy and willpower runs out. When your system runs automatically, you avoid missed payments, reduce stress, and make progress without even thinking about it. Here's how it works. Your paycheck comes in. A portion immediately goes into savings. Another part goes toward your investment account. Bills are paid on time. And what's left? That's your guilt-free spending money. You don't have to track every coffee or feel bad for eating out. You've already handled the important stuff. This approach takes the emotion out of daily decisions. It removes the chance for overthinking or forgetting, and it frees up mental energy for what really matters. Automating your money isn't just about convenience. It's about building a system that works for you in the background, quietly, consistently, and reliably. The result? Less stress, more control, and real financial progress. 3 questions to reflect on. Before you jump into action, take a moment to reflect on this. 1. What's one small money move I've been putting off and could start today? 2. Where am I spending money out of habit, not intention? 3. What would it feel like to have a system that runs in the background and gives me peace of mind? These aren't trick questions. You don't need perfect answers. Just be honest. If you want, pause this episode, write them down, think them through, or just keep them in mind as you go through your day. Putting it into practice. So how do you actually apply the ideas from I Will Teach You to Be Rich? Start with one question. What does a rich life mean to you? Maybe it's travel. Maybe it's time with family. Maybe it's feeling calm when you open your banking app. Whatever it is, get clear on it, because your system should support that vision. Then, take small steps. Open a high-yield savings account and automate a transfer, even if it's just $10 a week. List your fixed costs, guilt-free spending, savings, and investments. That's your conscious spending plan. Pick a date to review your accounts once a month. No spreadsheets, just awareness. And if you haven't started investing yet, make it a goal to open your first account, even if you just fund it with a little to start. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress that fits your real life. Build once, tweak as needed, and let your system do the heavy lifting. Final thoughts. What I love about I Will Teach You to Be Rich is that it makes money feel human again. It's not about extreme frugality or chasing the stock market. It's about building a system that supports the life you actually want to live. For me, the biggest shift was realizing that I don't need to obsess over every cent. I just need a few smart decisions, made once, that keep working in the background. So if there's one thing to take away from this episode, it's this. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start now with what you have. Because a rich life isn't something you stumble into. It's something you design, step by step. Thank you for listening. You just got smarter about money in under 10 minutes. If this episode was valuable to you, you can support us by buying a virtual coffee via the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.